Hi, this is Andrew Kamazinski at Hokkaido University of Education Asayakawa, and I want to show you how you can easily make an online quiz that your students can take using their cell phones. So in order to do that, what we're going to do is watch what I'm doing in a browser. So I'm going to turn on screen share, and we're going to see what we get. Okay. So this is my browser. We're going to start by going to my Google Drive. So you're going to see there's a lot of different things on here. I am going to make a Google form. So right now Google is making that form. So we're just going to go with the default setting. It's got a few different themes. They're not especially different, so we'll just stick with the default one for now. So we're going to title it Example Sample Quiz. So it instantly starts with a multiple choice question. So we're going to make the first question, what do you do for work? And I'm going to go instructor, professor, graduate student, student, internet addict. So we can just make a question in this way, and we can require the question and then click done. You can also add a text question, something like, what is your name? Require this question, and done. We can also do things where we're going to restrict the sort of answers that they can give to the question. So we can say, what is your age? And now we're going to make that a required question. And under advanced settings, we are going to do data validation, and we're going to say that this has to be a number greater than 0. You need to put something in the custom error text, or else the message it gives will not be helpful. This needs to be a number. Finally, I'm going to add just another question type. So this is checkboxes. So with checkboxes, they can select multiple ones. So how did you hear about this talk? Colleague came to the talk. Something like that. So then we can also add other, which will enable them to put whatever answers they want. And we can set it so it shuffles the options, but we're just not going to do that. Now I'm setting the message that it'll give us. I don't necessarily want them to be able to change their link. So then we're done. So the next thing that we need to do is look at the live form. So this is our live form. It's not especially long. And we're going to take this URL, and we're going to go and we're going to find a QR code generator. This is the first one that comes up, QR code generator, the QRCodegenerator.com. We're going to go URL, and we're going to paste that URL. Then we're going to save. So qrcode.png. And there we go. So that gave us a QR code. So you can't see that yet, so I'm going to try and get that to be visible for you. So for Google Hangouts, we're going to stop the screen sharing. So now you're back to me. And now what I want to do is show you kind of how that works. So I have the QR code on my screen, and now I'm taking my cell phone, and I have an app on my cell phone called Red Laser, which is from Amazon, but you can use any app that you want that can read 3D barcodes. So I have looked at that app, So open URL, it's asking me whether I want to open the URL. I'm going to click yes. And it's backwards, but you get the idea. It says, what do you do for work? Instructor, professor, graduate student, student, internet addict. I'm going to click professor. I'm going to enter my name, Andrew. And I'm going to enter my age, 32. Under how did you hear about the talk, I'm going to click other. And I'm going to state that I presented the talk. So there we go. And then I'm going to click done. And then once I click submit, then it tells me, as I requested, your response has been recorded. Thanks for filling out the form. All right. So now I'm going to show you how you can see those results. So I'm going to share my screen again. Okay. No, not like that. Screen share. All right, we're back to sharing. So looking at the same spot, we can click View Responses, and there's my data. So it throws in an extra field, timestamp, then it shows you what you do for work, what is your name, what is your age, and how did you hear about this talk. So this is a really easy way for you to set up quizzes and get the data in spreadsheet form. Hopefully, if most of your students can take it online, you won't have to use very many sheets of paper, and you also won't have to do very much else to get them graded. Okay, I'm going to go back to me. All right, thank you so much for your time. I'm glad that you were able to join me for this video. If you have any questions, please email me. You should have my contact information already. All right, have a good day.